Okay, hit me with it.
I have to talk about the Hybe versus Minhee Jin.
Oh, I just was reading up on that because I didn't even know that was a thing until like literally half an hour ago.
This is what sucks about my phone being dead too, is I have a whole document that I typed up today of like part 1 to part like 7 of like what the heck's going on and like the breakdown of it. I also have book updates, kind of. Oh, I have another music update. It's all K-pop related except for the book thing. Oh, okay.
Yeah, heavy sigh.
Yeah.
That's the realest thing.
I'm just gonna start this off by saying I'm foremost really super sorry about that because let me explain.
Yes.
What happened. Hi guys, welcome to
the welcome to the reconciliation part of the pod.
Yeah. I was late today. I felt like I was late for a shift to work. I was driving here like my boss is gonna cut my ween off.
Oh my god.
I was stressed. Dude, no, I feel so bad. I'm so sorry. We can go get Dairy Queen after. It'll be great.
It's
no,
okay.
But let me tell you.
Yeah.
Because I went to Sakoshi Mart at like 2:40. I left. Got there at like 3 something. And walked around. I had to like beeline to Sakoshi Mart because I went to get toner.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all I went. Was skincare. I was there for like 5 minutes. I looked at other things. They have a lot of plushies that we'll go buy later. Mm-hmm. So then I left and just like left the parking lot. Everything was fine. Bam! Traffic. I'm sitting in traffic and I'm like, oh, this is okay. Like I still have like an hour and a half to like before I even have to be here.
Yeah.
It's great. We're in traffic. I'm getting pissed off like I have really good road rage, by the way, just as a heads up. I'm getting pissed off like I always do, but I'm just like doing my thing. And then I'm like, my like little girly that is telling me where to go is like, stay right to merge. I'm like, bitch, I'm staying right. Yeah. Like, I get it. Yeah. And then does it not do this? And I'm in the third right lane instead of the second right lane because it's a 6-lane highway. Yeah. And then I go to Toronto. And don't I have to go back around through Toronto, back around all the way back here? Yeah, and then it bumps it from 6:10 being here to 6:55.
Yeah, it'd be like that.
And then I was like, fabulous. So I'm booking it through these suburb streets at $1.50.
Taking out kids left.
Yeah, I said no one lives today. And I was losing my mind. I chased a lady down who was in a Subaru because she would not drive fast enough. And I said,
terrorizing the streets.
I'm burning you alive. And I'm very sorry.
It's totally okay.
I have very high anxiety right now.
It's okay. Just deep breaths.
I'm going to take her to Dairy Queen. I'll go to Dairy Queen.
You don't have to make penance to me.
But I want to because I also want Dairy Queen.
Well, also Dairy Queen. Sorry, I'm just pulling this closer. I'm just bringing you guys closer so you can feel like you're one with us. Wait, why is the lighting kind of giving golden hour right now?
That's because it is basically that outside. Maybe we should film it this time every day.
Yeah, this is kind of, the lighting is eating more than it normally does. Okay, anyways, sorry, get distracted, guys.
That's another thing. We had to edit our shit. We had to audit ourselves. And it's been like 2 episodes. But that's okay. We just added a finally.
Oh, yeah. Oh my god, I forgot. For a second, I was like, wait, what?
Yeah.
Yep. Unfortunately, yeah. But we're still those guys.
We're still yapping for hours.
Yeah.
It'll be great. Finally, happy hour on everything now. We have it on Spotify, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, linked below.
We're basically taking over the internet as we speak.
What is it? We're gonna just
happy hours.
I'm not making a Twitter account.
No, I'm glad. Yeah, I was gonna mention that because I was like, I get that people want to be on Twitter, but I do not want to be on Twitter.
Upon request, I may make one.
Maybe, yeah.
But that's not until I'm requested to do it, and as of right now, no one's asked.
Yeah.
Don't any of you fuckers
some stupid fucking like comments is gonna be like, so I kind of love Twitter.
If you like Twitter, DM us.
Yeah, so that we can send the ops to your house. Stay out of here with that shit. We should make a Threads account. So we can be up to date with
the kid links?
With the kids. No, but that's like all like 14-year-olds, and that's not really our chosen demographic as far as I know.
Yeah, exactly.
Unless if you are 14 years old watching this, welcome. No hate to you. Shout out to you for being 14. You're stronger than I ever was.
No, you're not. If you're watching this, you're not.
Bro, we just harmonized on a that's crazy. Yeah, no, we really are. Okay, but like Mercury's in retrograde, bro. What the fuck are we supposed to do about that? It's on God, it's in retrograde. And apparently it's a karmic year, whatever the fuck that means.
Do you really get Dairy Queen?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, karmic retrograde periods. What do you say?
No, it's a karmic year this year.
Oh, I saw that too.
And like all your karma's coming back to you, and I was like, fuck, all the bad things I've done in my life. That's why my life is going to shit. So yeah, anyways, we'll have our car conversations, unfortunately.
We have car conversations, If you ever hear us reference something as, sorry, that's a car conversation, it's because it's not appropriate for the internet. Yeah,
exactly. In many ways. We can't
I heard that this entire year, one of the planets is going to be in retrograde. Yeah. And that's why this whole year is about to be. But hopefully for us, it does the flip thing.
Yeah, because life sucks all the time, so it'll be like anti-suck. No, but like, how is Mercury always in retrograde? Mercury, take out those microbraids. We don't have time for this right now. Like,
really quick and say, I think this entire episode is going to be us just literally chatting.
Yeah, probably. Because when was the last time? Yeah, it was just going to be like, when was the last time we saw each other? And let me like clarify, when we say, oh my gosh, we haven't seen each other in so long, we usually mean like, like in 3 days, 5 days maybe max. We're not talking like 2 weeks.
But
but 2 weeks of stuff happens to us in like 2 days. So
it really does, you guys. No, but also the thing is like when I mentioned that for a reason, and it's because my like brain kicked in to like tell you something else completely unrelated.
Oh yeah.
So like when we have yap conversations, they tend to be like 1 point, 2 point.
Oh yeah, for sure. We're like touching 17 different points all at the same time.
So I'm just letting you know that now in case at one point it bounces to somewhere else.
Yeah, if you're ever confused, just know we are too.
Yeah. There's 2 main things I'm going to talk about that are actually like substantial subjects.
Yeah.
The other things are probably just going to be wacky. As I'm saying that, Sakoshi Mart.
Yeah.
I love that place. They have like these.
Oh my god,
but like huge. And like fluffy.
I want it.
And they had like little dolls. They had a Mew plushie that I wanted to get, but I just couldn't bring myself because I was bossing ass around there and leaving.
Yeah.
And then we'll just go back.
Yeah, for sure. I'm always down for a Sakoshi Mart trip, so.
If you don't know what Sakoshi Mart is, it has a ton of like Asian kind of goodies in it from like Japan, South Korea, China.
The tea. All of it. It's like very cute.
It is very cute.
It's a lot of very cute stuff.
They have like snacks, they have skincare, they have makeup. They have a lot
like
of
if you're trying to be aesthetic, go to Sakoshi.
Yeah, exactly. And they have like fun little knickknacks, like plushies, like I said.
It's kind of same vibes I feel like as Miniso.
Oh yeah, Miniso, yeah. And like,
I love it.
It's great shit. But yeah, I for the last week I've been doing my skincare without pieces. Because I just haven't.
Yeah. When you like run out one after the other.
Yeah, and I've been stressed out. It's making my skin dry. Also, do you know anything about washing your face not in the morning and just at night?
Yeah, I don't wash my face in the morning.
Should I stop doing that? I feel like
I wash my
skin dry.
Yeah, if you have more like what is your skin type?
My skin type is combination, but it's very acne prone.
Yeah. Mine, I have like very dry skin naturally, so I only like wash my face once, and it's only at night after I've been like out and about with everything. I would give it a try if you like tend to have more dry skin, because when I used to wash my face twice per day, like I was mad dry, like all
That's
over
where
the
I'm getting dry. Here. Well, because I feel like the internet, like TikTok specifically, everybody's like, no, you have to do this. No, you can't do that. But it's all people forget that it's to your skin type or to your person.
People don't realize that just because you copy what like a popular person is doing doesn't mean you're gonna have those same results, because you're like a completely different person.
Yeah, and I, at my ripe old age, I'm still trying to figure that out, because I still like get caught up in like if I'm not doing it. I'm sorry, I'm hunching. Like no, it's like, if I'm not doing it, quote unquote, what I think is the right way, I just won't do it.
Yeah, that's valid. I feel like I'm like that, where I'm like, I need to have the full aesthetic routine and all the shit, or else I'm literally just not gonna do it at all. And like, I feel like that's such a bad habit that I've been trying to like break, but it's hard.
I'm curious what that means. Like, I feel like there's probably a diagnosis for that.
Probably, but I feel like a lot of it just comes from like the like usually unnecessary standards that as a society we put on like women to like make sure that they're always doing things to perfection. You know what I mean? Like, because whenever like guys do things mediocre, we still give them applause because we're like, well, at least they're doing it. But like women are already expected to literally. But like women are already expected to be like pretty good already. So if you're not doing really well, like it's like you just shouldn't do it because we don't want to see it.
Especially like if the bar is like an example of that. I remember we were talking about how in fan fiction, my like weird little trope that I was like saying was weird, like a weird little trope, is that like when he doesn't assault her when she's drunk.
bro, when
and I was like, oh, that's just because the bar is that low, because no man in history could ever relate
when
to
he
that.
has an opportunity to take advantage of her and he doesn't.
Like, that's what I was talking about.
Yeah.
Then we had a moment, I remember when I told you that situation, you're like, when the bar is that low.
Yeah,
we had
dude,
a moment that should just be the standard. Like consent.
Honestly, we could settle for Satan at this point, because, like,
honestly, I'd pick him.
Honestly, I probably would too. He'd probably treat you
I
right.
let the world burn. That fucking song.
Wait,
I let the world burn for you. That's what I think of every time I think of a partner.
Because
I want that type of person.
because that is, I'll say it, that's Hades vibes.
People sleep on the idea of wanting the bad guy.
Oh yeah, no, people sleep on the tortured man, and I've never been one of those people. I've been wide awake.
I'm so excited to start reading.
Hey,
Touch of Darkness, Hades and Persephone. But the thing is, okay, comment below if you read Iron Flame, and comment below if you are tired and sick and old, backwards, but the same thing, of reading the same fight over and over, and I just feel like I'm living my own life because I'm fighting all the damn time.
But you're doing the same thing.
Yeah, over and over and over. Like, I read that fight, something else happens, then I read the same fight again. And I'm like, can we just get to the end? I literally cannot read it anymore.
Yeah. Oh, dude, that's so painful.
Because I'm just like,
you still have like a few chapters left. Right?
Yeah, and the painful thing is most of the book is good, and Fourth Wing, great book. But then the last little bit, I'm like,
I'm so mad because I fucking loved Fourth Wing.
It's so good, but she rushed this one. But also, I will say there's more books coming out.
Yeah. So it'll probably get better as it goes, but still, come on now.
I'm like, I can't read about the same fight anymore. Like, let's just move on.
Like, at some point, you just gotta suck it up, man. Mm-hmm. You chose the tortured man. Now get the fuck over it.
Exactly. Fake person. I literally need a fictional. I need
a cardboard cutout of fucking Henry Cavill. Or
this
something.
guy.
Yeah. Oh, my man's. Every night before bed, I lay on my side and I look at him and I say, hi, boyfriend.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm like.
I
look at my feet because Jungkook's always at the end of my bed just staring up at me.
Like, there's like 6 pictures. Guys, on God, there's like 6 pictures of Jimin all there, and that's right where my head goes, and that's what I do at night. I make head cannons.
I have little Jungkook on my keys, my keychain. It's great shit. I bought today at Sakoshi Mart. I had one before, but I bought a new one today. I bought a phone keychain, like a phone little charm.
Oh yeah.
I had one.
Oh, like the little yeah.
I stood there they have so many cute ones. I love it.
I'm obsessed with those.
But because I have calcifer on the back of my phone, I'm like, I need one.
Oh my god, yeah, you need like a
little clear one.
Oh my god, really that would be so cute. I love
that. But then I got my skincare.
Yeah.
Anywho, speaking of K-pops, I wanted to talk about the Hybe X.
X.
It's not a feature. It's a fucking boss battle fight that's happening. Yeah, it's insane. So let me break it down for you. I have it all on my phone, but
did you see the press thing?
Bitch.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry. No. I'll let you lead this.
Did I see the press? I saw that at 7 a.m.
Girl,
in the morning and said, "Oh, girlie."
She arose. She like hears drama in the K-pop community, and she's like,
"I eat it up." Dude, I saw an edit. Oh my god, I have to show you. If I find it, I'm gonna send it to you. And it's all the information about. Sorry,
what?
It's not even that funny. It just killed me when I saw it. It was all the information about what's going on, like most of it.
About like what's
with
going
Hybe
on
versus Min Heejin.
Yeah.
And it was the song Drama by aespa.
That's hilarious. She really does, though.
And I was like, true.
Facts.
But okay, so essentially what happened was, let's start from the top, and I'm going to work my way down, because I have it in my brain and also on my phone. Yeah. So I might forget some pieces or maybe wrong information.
Yeah, it's okay. I was like that with the whole, when I was giving the Drake debrief, I was like, I think I lied on a couple of things.
So I am not 100%. Yeah. I'm like 85.
But like, don't believe everything you see on the internet.
Yeah, the fuck.
So like, come on.
And it's also gonna be very brief because I have it on my phone and my phone is dead. So rest in peace. Anyway, God, sorry. So on April 22nd, Hybe initiated an audit on Adore and the CEO, and the CEO of Adore is Min Heejin, and Adore is the company that New Jeans is under. Yeah. Because, okay, I need to take this off. Because Hybe is like an umbrella company for all these smaller companies, and it's like Adore, B-Lift, Big Hit, a couple other ones, like Pledis as well. Source Music's also under them. And those are all like
they're like Big Daddy group.
Yeah. So Adore's CEO is Min Heejin, and New Jeans is under Adore. And on April 22nd, Hybe was like, we need to audit you because something is suspect happening here.
Bro vented.
Literally, they said, where'd you go? You were in this room, then you were in that one, and there's a body in the hallway, so I'm not really understanding, you know?
Bro.
Anyway, and then after that piece, all they said was an audit, and that's what it was like put into the atmosphere. And then cut to like, I think it was like a few hours later, some Korean newspaper or something was like, and they were auditing because Adore wants to be a separate company and wants to leave Hive. Cut to,
they said T.
She wants to become separated and be her own thing. And then cut to like 2 hours after that, they're like, and also they're trying to make Min Hee-jin step down as CEO and like resign from the position. So that was only one day. All that was
yeah.
And then a few days later, I think it was that Min Hee-jin responded to all the auditing and all of these claims with a full-on like, well, fucking Hybe copied New Jeans. They're with this new group, Illit, or whatever the fuck, that song Magnet is by this group called Illit, which came out in March under Hybe. They're the first Hybe girl group because technically Les Seraphim is under Source. He loved the style. He's like, the hair is this. She's like, the hair is the same, the makeup's the same, the music's the same, the singing's the same, the look's the same. I'm like, girl, you did not.
Okay, but she also didn't make that whole like yes, like
that's what I was about to say.
Like a completely new look or anything.
She did not start the like coquette, almost Lolita-esque style of fashion. No, please. But she was like saying that New Jeans, the entire aesthetic and thing of New Jeans was built off of her mind, and they took that. And I said, no, that's
Bro thinks she's Thanos. She's like, I created you.
Literally. And then after that whole spiel, and she's like dunking on Bangshuk Union, who it comes out that she hasn't spoken to him in 2 years. And they're like, I wonder why she hasn't spoken to Bangshuk Pidinim in 2 years. Yeah. When she works for him.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Anyway, so it comes out that also when she first, it's such a long story. So essentially she first had connections with Hybe through like being under Source Music before Source Music was a part of Hybe. Mm-hmm. And when Source Music was first kind of thinking of going to Hybe and they still had like G-Friend and stuff under it, like a couple members, like I think it's like Hating, Danny, and Hani from New Jeans all auditioned for Source Music and were trainees under Source Music. Yeah. And then as the transition going into Hybe happened, Min Hee-jin went with it, but she was supposed to become the creative director or something along those lines of another girl group under Source Music, being the first kind of big hit Hybe girl group that wasn't already created, that was created by Hybe. So essentially New Jeans was supposed to be under Source or something to that notion, and they were supposed to be the first girl group under Hybe.
Oh, and she was supposed to be like
she was supposed to be the big honcho of that. When she created Adore, because she was all, I don't remember exactly the kind of way.
Wait, so when was this? This is like
this was in 2020, 2019.
Oh, so before New Year's. Oh my god,
Definitely
New Jeans.
Before New Year's.
Before New Jeans.
Yeah, it was before New Jeans because New Jeans were Source trainees.
Right. And they were supposed to debut under Hybe and be Hybe's first.
Sorry, I forgot the timeline portion. But so in 2017, she became associated with Source after leaving SM. Yeah. And then Source got I don't know if she left Source and then came back to Hybe, but then obviously Source got bought by Hybe.
Oh, okay.
And during that buying portion was when the deal for her to basically be the head honcho mama boss of like whatever group was going to come out of Hybe fell through.
So she lost her big break.
She lost her big break essentially. And then her big break became Adore because I don't know if she kicked her feet and had a tantrum, and then they gave her Adore as a company
to like appease her.
Yeah, but when she did that, they had to give her staff, so they gave her Source Music staff. So Source Music kind of went bankrupt a little bit.
This is all happening they essentially lost all the things that they needed to continue to be functioning.
This is all happening behind the doors. And this is like 2018, 2019 happening. Yeah. Because during 2018, 2019, basically all the New Jeans girls were trainees under Source Music. All this is happening, and when Source Music goes bankrupt, they can't keep G-Friend anymore, my broken soul, so they disband G-Friend. And then a year later, Source is able to create a girl group, but it's built a lot off of women who've already been in the industry for a little while. I don't know if that was on purpose, but I have a hypothesis.
But it makes sense that it would be, because it also means you need to put less time and extra money into them because they already have some sort of basis.
Exactly. And then hop, skip, and a jump. I can't remember the in between from then until now. Yeah. So she got Adore. She had these girls under New Jeans. They debut as New Jeans. They do amazing. They do so well.
Well, yeah, they popped off right from literally day one. That was wild.
Yeah, they do fabulously. And there's so many wacko parts of this that are, I don't remember anything else that really happens in between, like, specific wise, but essentially she was writing, like, out how she was gonna, like, leave Hive and, like, be a solo dolo company.
Okay.
Which, personally, I wouldn't do.
Yeah, it could literally
because, get this, Hive has an 80% stake in...
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You read this?
Yeah, no, I saw this.
She has a 20% stake, so I was like...
Because, the reason I saw it was because I was reading an article that was saying that Min Heejun was upset about her percentage cuts from Hive, and I was like, what? Like, that's so random. And then that brought me to the press conference.
So, that's happening. Meanwhile, as she's, like, behind closed doors, she's getting jerked around by Hybe, or she's jerked around Hybe, or whatever. This is going on for like at least the last year or so. She's been having these feelings towards Hybe. She hasn't spoken to Bang Shook in person in like 2 years or something. She's going to a fucking witch. No, I'm being so serious.
Wait, what? A witch?
A shaman. I'm being so serious
joking,
when I say that
bro.
to you. She's going to a shaman, and she's saying, destroy BTS. She's saying, I want BTS in the military. She's like, I will send them to the military for you. They go to the military. As if they weren't gonna... As
if that wasn't literally just part of the plan all along.
Exactly. She's like, I want them to be destroyed. Not like it's in physical form.
Yeah, but like destroyed as a group. She's like,
they're gonna... These are like physical... You can read them. The woman is sending like...
Yeah.
Cacao text messages.
No, you're joking. On Cacao Talk, beating these hoes up.
And it's like... And she's like saying stuff like... Talking to the shaman, like, do this for me, do that for me, like, help me out.
Crazy, bro.
And then wild. I think this could be totally fake, but this is what I read.
Allegedly, okay?
Allegedly. This is why you don't believe everything on the internet, because I read this and I believed it instantly. I was like, that's crazy people shit, and I love it. And so she's like basically casting voodoo on like everyone.
She's like black magic these hoes right now.
Exactly.
I'm tired of this shit.
And then everybody finds out about this.
Yeah.
Just like out of the bag by the minute. And so she's getting like, I don't remember what happened. I think Hybe is basically firing her, right?
Yeah.
Screwing her, like taking, she can either, it sucks for the girls too, because they can either leave with her, lose all their perks, lose everything.
Yeah.
Or they stay at Hybe and potentially get shit on for the rest of their careers because you know how K-pop industries are.
Well, yeah.
Cut to today. She does her press conference today. And this press conference, when I tell you it was the most embarrassing press conference I could have ever witnessed. First of all, the woman walked in a fucking baseball cap in a long t-shirt and said, I'm about to claim the day.
Yeah.
And I said, girl,
come on, serve us red carpet or something, because what the hell?
You're about to get sued up the asshole and you're dressed like you're going to a baseball game. Figure it out.
Bro's a background character in a Marvel movie right now.
And then this woman, grown woman, starts bawling her eyeballs out and starts like dragging every other fucking group through the dirt and
literally
mud
just
and dust.
Everybody you can imagine, bro. I was shook.
And I was like,
I'm surprised you mentioned me.
There's pictures and video footage of this, and like her lawyers are like, and she was on some like the way that Hybe treated me stuff. And you know what? To be fair, I can almost see that happening for sure if she wasn't a problem in SM and Source before this happened.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Because we all know how people treat women in power. That's just how it is. Mm-hmm. But like, she has been a problem. I would believe her saying that she's been mistreated if she wasn't like the most obvious issue.
Oh, for sure.
She has been an issue. She's been an issue since New Jane's debuted, with everybody being like, "You're sexualizing kids."
Well, yeah. Because the thing is, people have been bringing up issues with her for how long now?
Yeah, she started dragging everybody through the mud. And she brought up my girls. Just as a disclaimer, everybody, my favorite... Like, I love BTS, I love them to death, but my favorite K-pop group of all time is G-Friend. I love G-Friend so much.
I'm surprised they haven't come up before on the pod.
I know.
That's how much she
loves them. They will
them.
from now on.
Yeah. Shout out to G-Friend. Moment of silence for my girls.
Yeah, literally. But so she brings them up. She's like, she brought them up in the thing. She goes, and... something, I think it was like a snotty thing too. She was like, and about G-Friend, I had nothing to do with that. And I'm like, then someone tell me.
Okay, but that's just suspicious. Imagine everybody being like, yo, I feel like she maybe kind of had something to do with it. And you being like, literally wasn't me, bro.
Exactly. I forgot to mention too, one of the things that happened while she was being audited after her like little like when they decided they were gonna audit a door.
Sorry, but you should know you fucked up if you're getting audited. That's how you know you need to start backpedaling.
Exactly. And then after she put out a statement, she proceeded to drag every other girl group under Hybe. So like Les Raffim, Illit, oh my god, I'm forgetting another one. Les Raffim, Illit. There's From Was 9, but she didn't talk about them. She was talking about, she essentially dogged on the Source music groups.
Yeah, it was, and I feel like it was any groups that even slightly mirror New Jeans.
Yeah, well, she's pissed off that Lesser Film got the spotlight of being, like, the first girl group under Hive.
Yeah, and she wanted that to add
because
to her
New Jeans were supposed to debut
of,
under Source first, and that didn't happen, and it was supposed to be her, and it didn't happen. I'm like, girl, shit
Girl,
happens.
like, literally, at some point, you gotta get over it. Sorry, babe.
But now jumping around, but, like, her whole, like, being a problem thing is, like, she was a problem in an SM, that's why they fired her. Like, you can't speak to the people and say, like, I'm not the problem when you're the biggest problem in history ever.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure. Like, there's just no way of backtracking from that because she's quite obviously been proven to have issues already.
So essentially, she's getting fired. That's, like, the longest story ever, but essentially, she's trying to not get fired and sued and lose her money in her entire life.
But that's inevitable.
But that's what's happening because her whole press conference was supposed to save her ass, and she just pooped all over it. She ruined it so quickly, and that's why the lawyers were like, bitch.
Yeah, real talk, I would just quit my job as her lawyer. I'd be like, no.
I think they did in that moment when the lawyer stood up and went, no.
Yeah, no,
that silence. Was him quitting his job.
Yeah, he was like,
enough.
End scene.
Enough says that.
I'm done. Get out of here.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like, she really did a 180 flip turn. BTS went to the military and they said, I'm gonna light a match and blow up the rest of Hive and IE.
Dude, no, real talk though, that is when everything started going fucking buck wild. Just buck wild.
But you know what I don't understand is, like, they worked with her. Like, V, I've never called him that.
Yeah, sorry. That was wild. We just got real personal and everything.
Tay, like, did, like, his whole album cover shoot was with her.
Oh, was
like,
it?
She was the creative director on
it. Oh,
it.
yeah, I feel like maybe I did know that.
And I'm like...
Well, yeah, she's worked with a bunch of different...
Yeah, I think, like... So, I don't know. I've never liked her. I mean, I love New Jeans. They're a great group, music-wise. But, like, in terms of their aesthetic, I always had problems with, like, especially Cookie.
Well, yeah. Sexualizing young children is always a problem.
It's always an issue, yeah.
Always.
But what I was going to say, when she worked at SM, she worked with Red Velvet and EXO, I believe, were the groups.
Yeah. And
sexualized the fuck out of them as minors.
Well, yeah, especially Red Velvet.
The
2-4.
Well, was it Taemin? Might have been Taemin. Taemin?
Oh, like the solo artist guy.
He...
Like Birthday guy? Like the guy who's the song Birthday?
Yeah, no, because he's part of...
Is that 10?
No, Taemin is a part of, oh my god, I can't remember the group now. They're also under SM.
Oh!
Super Junior. No, Super
Junior. Throw back,
I didn't mean that.
It's called, dude, I can literally picture, but I can't picture it.
Mina was also in the group.
I can literally picture all of them in my head right now. What the fuck are they called?
No, that's wrong. Baekhyun was an EXO. Holy shit.
Okay, literally don't remember what their group name is.
Long story short, he has, like, trauma from her.
Well, yeah. That man's been through it.
Yeah, and it started with that woman.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I just think that she's getting hers.
At the end of the day, did she do it or did she not do it? She did it.
I started only feeling bad for a second when she started talking about how she was mistreated. Because I'm like, of course, because she's a CEO female.
Well, yeah, she's a woman, but you also can't, like, be like, oh, well, that's why I was a shitty person, because they were mean to me. I mean, you can, but, like...
It doesn't really give you a lot of backing up for being a professional, that's for sure.
Well, yeah, come on now. You're like, well, I literally just did it because they were bullying me first.
But that's my little story about that, because it just boggled my mind that that's happening, because a few things have happened to Hive recently.
Yeah, and they've been like, things have been hitting the fucking ceiling,
and I don't know if it's like other company jealousy or
probably
if it's
a little bit of
fumbling the bag.
It's probably a little bit of both, because I feel like a lot of like companies like that, when they get to that point of like money and power, they tend to start fucking things up.
Well, yeah.
But then also other people are gonna like come for them too.
You know what else she actually said the only thing she said that I like fully agreed with?
What?
Was she said Hive has become so big that they don't, it's like basically quality over quantity.
Oh yeah, for sure. Where they just want to make money and put out stuff that's gonna generate numbers.
She said like I don't remember the exact quote obviously, but she said like they don't care about like individuality anymore. Yeah. They just want things that are popular.
Oh yeah,
to
for
make
sure.
Money. And that's why that was in her little spiel about it being.
But I mean that's Hive America too. Like all branches of Hive are like that.
That's what I mean. Yeah. It's like she's gross.
Yeah.
But Bangchuk's not better.
Yeah, none of them
as
are,
long
though.
as they associate. That's what I mean. Is no CEO. If to be a CEO, you have to be slimy.
You can't make that level of money and have that level of power without doing slimy shit, because that's the only way you
and
can
to
hold on to
associate
it.
with Scooter Braun. Already puts you.
I mean, we already. Yeah, don't even get me started on Scooter Braun, because that man.
He's dirty. He's done so much
he's
stuff.
Dank. Like, he's Simon Cowell level dank.
Yeah, he is. And the fact that they like associate with him is a major thing for me.
It's insane to me. Like, he still to this day is one of the most powerful men in the music industry.
I hate that. I hate it more than I hate anything, because he's
like, if he wanted to just absolutely obliterate your career,
he could
in a second.
And he did it to like his own
people. He does it all the time. Like,
I just don't see the benefit in doing it to the people that work for you.
I think it's literally just a fear over everything. Fear-mongering over everything. Because I think that's what a lot of people in positions of power like that do. They do stupid things that seem stupid to us, but they do it to exert.
Because when he was like, when he first started, it was just Justin Bieber.
Isn't that crazy? Poor boy, bro. Like,
I can't even get into it. I read that shit too.
There's so many sad, like, just actually messed up things with the whole Justin Bieber thing. I know. And, like, the fact that he was in that industry and, like, working closely with some fucked up older men at the age of, like, Diddy, Usher, fucking all of them.
Yeah, I know, dude. It's like
and those, like, even, like, the Christian pastors and stuff that were around who were, like, quite obviously taking advantage of a drug-addicted, mind-addled boy.
Because what pisses me off is when people found out stuff that they found out recently about his life, they had sympathy for him as a teenager when he was going through his wild phase.
He's still dealing with the same.
Yeah, but also I'm like, obviously had stuff going on. Like, why does in the moment you don't have sympathy, but then once you learn about his trauma,
we're like,
it's fine.
oh well, now I know, so it's fine. But like, obviously he wasn't just doing shit for kicks. And even if he was, that would still be rooted in something.
Like, I used your leg for like.
You were like, and another thing, and another thing.
Well, because I when he was going through, that was like what 2015 or something. He was like wilding out and doing wild stuff.
I remember that because he was always in the headlines literally every day.
But in my opinion, I never stopped liking him.
Yeah,
I always was like, this is just a guy that.
Dude, Bieber fever till the day I die.
Yeah. He for me at the time, obviously you don't know about the stuff he was going through, but for me it was also just like this guy grew up in the industry.
I think I got it on that level where I was like, if I was at this age going into an industry that's always been messed up, I think we know it's been messed up since day one. I feel like it just made sense to me on that level that you would be feeling like doing crazy things.
I feel like I look naked. I'm not naked.
No, she's
not on this channel anyway.
Yeah, you can find that at the link in our bio.
But yeah, no, I feel bad that people are only now like having sympathy for him.
I know, and it's like, and I also think they wouldn't have had sympathy for him if he didn't come out of it. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, if he didn't make a turnaround, at least because he has made a huge turnaround.
He's worked on himself so much
from when he was in that like the height of his career. Yeah, I think if he didn't make a turnaround for the good, no one would have ever given him the time of day afterwards.
No, because
they would have been like, well, you were just a lost cause, just like they do with like Disney Channel stars who have obviously gone off the rails.
People have problems with trauma when it's not pretty or like what they wanted to understand it to, like if
it's not like a soft tear-jerking trauma, they don't want it.
No, and that is truly that's like one of my biggest, like, I guess, Roman empires is the fact that for people, because there's so much happening in my personal life revolving around grief and trauma and how people are like perceiving it, and just in like everything I read, and just it's always there. Yeah, just like how people deal with shit. Obviously, it doesn't have to pertain to just me. Everybody's always dealing with things, but it's like everybody expects you to deal with things one way, and when you do not follow that like perfectly aligned
trajectory
thing
that people want you to have,
exactly, you're automatically a problem. And people become lack the understanding and like
for sure, and immediately becomes accusatory.
Oh, for
like,
sure.
Oh, well, you're off the rails and you're not actually feeling your emotions, or you're being like, you're being unreasonable, like whatever.
Because for me, I don't know if you can agree. I feel like you might be able to. A lot of my trauma and like when I was a teenager and like how I dealt with I was a really angry kid. Yeah, I was a very angry teen. And, like, I internalized it a lot, and nobody understood that because or understood that I was dealing with stuff because it came out in anger, and like, people don't know how to deal with it when it's anger.
And anger is like people's least favorite emotion, for sure.
And
they always, I feel like anger is always viewed as a personal choice to be angry.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. And it's like, I'm not trying to excuse it, because I wasn't like great.
But it's an explanation.
But it's like, okay,
not an excuse, but it's a reason.
A reason, yeah. And like, I just internalized a lot. I was really like,
oh for sure, and I think it's followed me even now into my like older years. Yeah, where I still tend to be more on the like defensive, more like attack side of things rather than like sadness side of things. Do you know what I mean? Yeah,
but then almost in the same breath, I think for myself, I like feel emotions, all of them, a lot heavier than others, maybe.
I think it's almost like you've tamped it down for so long that now it's like, oh my god.
I opened a
tidal waves. I think it helps keep you from getting into that more dangerous side of just numbness.
Sorry, I'm fussing so much. I'm getting a tickle on my back, and I can't. It's my hair. It's fine.
It's just because her locks are so freaking luscious that they tickle her.
They really are. I had a shower this morning.
They are luscious. You can tell.
But yeah, I don't know. My emotions are crazy town.
It'd be like that. But there's just a lot to feel in the world, though.
Well, I'd be crying about shit that's like happening to somebody 6 years away.
She'll be like, 5 years from now, someone's dad is gonna walk them down the aisle.
Literally, no, but that's not even a joke. Like that's how I am.
I'm not joking. I love it, but I am not joking.
It's not healthy. Don't be like me.
Well, real talk, if you're out there and you feel the same way, it's okay.
No,
feel your emotions, feel that shit. And like actually do feel that shit. Like no joke. Yeah. Feel that shit until you don't gotta feel it
I saw a TikTok and it warmed my soul. I think I reposted it.
Soul.
It was this woman and she's just like, it does mean that much to you, baby, and it's okay. Like it means that much to you. That's all it is.
And you don't need a reason. You never need a reason.
And also, if your feelings are hurt by something, even if they say they didn't mean it or whatever, whoever, whatever,
doesn't matter.
You feel that way, and that's okay.
It's feelings are not controlled by like facts or like whatever. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what everyone else around you is saying. How you feel is exactly how you feel, and that's okay.
What was I just about to say? I had a thought to contribute and it left so quick.
Damn it! I'm sure it was a really good thought.
It was a Finita. She was basically talking about the same thing.
Wait, she had said some really good things.
She was talking about like her feelings and like.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I know. She was saying how like her like biggest fear or something is like hurting someone she loves like that, and like so whenever she does accidentally, I guess, hurt someone she loves in a sense like that deeply.
Yeah.
Even if she doesn't feel like she did that or feel like she meant to or whatever,
mean it in that way,
she always apologizes because people's feelings are valid and like she never wants to make someone she loves feel like they aren't validated. Which I was like, I feel like not enough people have that
that level of like self-awareness. And I also think like you don't have to accept apologies where people are like trying to like cancel out their apology. If they're like, "Oh, I'm sorry, but I didn't mean it like that," and you took it too seriously.
There should never be a but in that. Yeah. Like there should never be a but in the sorry.
An apology should always just be an apology, even if they like maybe don't actually feel like they really meant to hurt you. You don't need to accept an apology where people are trying to constantly defend themselves in the apology.
No, and like. Sorry becomes useless if you don't actually change it. Like if you're apologizing because you did something wrong to someone and then do the exact same thing to someone else or to the same person, you didn't actually mean it.
You really weren't that sorry. You really weren't that goddamn sorry.
I feel like we're having therapy right now.
We're getting into it. Okay, but like, who needs to pay for therapy when we're literally
we're here? Because
therapy is in session. We can call this episode.
That's perfect. I'm really proud of you. You're killing it, by the way, on the titles of it. My mom found our fucking podcast.
Dude, she followed us on Instagram and I said, they're here.
They were
I love her for that.
Listening to it. My mom was like, how do I see the pictures? And I said, what pictures, bitch? She's like, no, like the video. And I had to show her our YouTube. Shout out Mom and Dad. We love you. But yeah, they follow us now. That's cool. Well, my mom does. My dad has no social media.
He's not. Yeah, he's cool though. He doesn't need social media.
Cool parents don't need social media.
He could go live in like the woods or something. He don't need that shit.
Oh my god, he would. He would love it.
Oh, dude.
No people. My dad would thrive.
Sounds
with
like
no
my
people.
worst nightmare.
He would be like, lock me in a really nice cabin in the middle of the woods with nobody, and I'll be great for all my
days. I low-key love that for him, but like, if that was me, I would actually start clawing at my skin because I need people to distract me from myself.
Damn, if that's not the truest thing you've ever said. I need people to distract me from whatever's going on
whatever
inside.
is going on in here, I can't.
Yeah.
I can't. That's why I can't stay in my room for too long, because if I wallow,
Well, this morning I went to get a coffee at 7:30, and I literally drove around for 2 hours because I could not go home and sit in my room.
Yeah, no, literally.
When I texted you, and then like an hour later, you're like, yes, wait, I'll come. And then I was like, sorry, I know I left. And you're like, damn you for being proactive.
No. I was like, damn it.
I'm sorry.
No.
We can go tonight. I'll make it up for you because I'm...
No, I'll be fine. Yeah, I'm so down.
Okay.
I meant no as in like I'll be okay. I didn't actually take it that person.
Okay, perfect. Because
I was a little like...
I do have like major...
You're just gonna like go hang out with other people.
See, this is trauma from my childhood. Okay, let me tell you.
Okay.
So I swear to God, it is trauma.
This is gonna be so funny whenever you say this. It's hilarious.
I had genuinely get a fear that like if let's say I was like I texted you earlier in the day.
Yeah.
And I'm like, hey bitch, let's go for a walk.
Yeah.
You don't get back to me, whatever, because shit happens.
Yeah.
And then I like text Annie.
Yeah.
And I'm like, hey bitch, let's go for a walk. And she's like, yes, let's go.
Yeah.
And then you text me mid walk.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yes, I'm gonna come. I freak the fuck out.
Dude, of course you would. I knew it. That's so funny.
I'm like, oh my God. I'm betraying one of my friends. And the thing is like, first of all, not like I can be like, yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah, literally. It's not that serious, but it is that serious.
Talk about having emotions. I make everything that serious.
Bro, yeah, like, no, I literally sent you what?
I was just gonna say, you know what it is? Because I'm so worried about, like, hurting your feelings.
Yeah.
But I'm like that with, like, all my close friends.
Yeah.
I'm so scared of hurting their feelings or, like, making them feel unwanted that I'm like, I want you, just, I accidentally meant a different time.
I want you, but, like, not right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, time your responses better. Yeah. No, I totally get that. I literally sent, I don't think you've seen it yet, but I sent you a TikTok that was, like, when your friendship is like a relationship, and it was this girl, and she was, like, doing, like, little clips, and at one point she went, oh, so, like, when did you go get that boba? And they were like, oh, I just went with, like, one of my friends doing it. And she was like, friend, like, one of your friends. Oh, so I'm, like, not one of your friends. And I was like, this is Natalie to a fucking
But that's the thing. If you went somewhere without me, I would be the bitch that was like, oh, so you have other bitches.
Oh, so you're fucking other bitches.
Like, you went to the club with Rachel and Kyla, and I was like...
For sure. You're not even really a club person, so it's like...
That's the thing, I'm not a club bitch. Like, on my birthday, we went to a jazz bar. Like, I was like,
The thing is,
she came to work.
It never bothers me because I get it.
Yeah, I know, but you just know me so well. But like, I picked you up and you're like, yeah, me, Rachel, and Kyla, and I'm in there stewing.
No, okay, real talk. Every time I say anything like that and she doesn't say anything like, oh, so you have other friends, I'm like, I'm like, fuck.
No, because I know I'm ridiculous.
I'm cheating.
Because I'm the jealous type with every relationship. Like, my friends, I'm jealous. I
just found this out. I didn't even know this until, like, a few weeks ago. I could have never clocked
We've known each other for a while now, and I told her that.
And I've somehow never clocked that.
But it's not, like,
I think it's because, like, it's not toxic jealousy, but I think it's because I just, like, I make jokes like that where I'll be like, oh, you, like, you're hanging out with other people, whatever. But, like, I just assumed that every time you made a joke about it was just purely, like, the funniest joke ever. And I'd be like, oh my God, you're so funny, Natalie. And you'd be like,
people.
Yeah, dude, hitting me the stankiest time. You're like, oh, you're so silly.
I'm like, I'm gonna steal you alive.
You're like laid in bed, like, I could kill her.
Exactly. I'm like, one day she will be dead. I'm going to chain her to my bedroom wall.
She'll never get to leave me. Literally. Try having friends now, bitch.
Try having a social life.
Oh, that's terrifying. Just wake up to Natalie outside my window.
Oh, that's the scariest. Don't say something.
No, that's
like, I'll do it.
Don't joke about something like that. Hey, no, real talk. I would actually probably die on the spot if I saw someone outside my window at night.
I can't even.
Did you ever think about that?
Too much.
Like, what are you doing if, like, someone, like, slams their hands on
this goddamn window? I'm running
dude, no, dude, no, I'm literally climbing through the wall. Like, I'm not even, like snap, I'm gonna be in another world.
It's because you're gonna get so scared. It's gonna be a picture of your skeleton.
Dude, oh my God, like when in cartoons they get like electrocuted, I'm just like, ah! Bro, on God,
no, I have, because I love spooky shit. Like, I love, like, paranormal stuff. So don't get me started on this, but I have a belief, I guess, in, like, spirits and things like that, somewhat. But, like, I swear to God, I feel like I get so scared. Like, I feel like you know how you just, your brain will make you think shit.
Yeah. Oh, for sure, because your mind is just, like, already prepared to be
That's
scared
how
of
I
shit.
imagine it feels like if there is someone there.
Absolutely.
Like, you're, like sleeping and you just feel like...
And you sense someone, like, looking over
you open your eyes and it's your room because it's dark or whatever.
Or next time you open your eyes, it's not going to be your room. It's going to be some creepy old man standing over top of you.
Ugh, that's disgusting.
No, dude, real talk. Anything like that. Okay, you see, starts looking around in the corners and shit. Okay, don't do that. Don't get us all hyper.
Heebie-jeebie, yeah.
Okay, because, like, I like spooky things, but I also get so scared. Like, I don't like spooky things and be like, oh, that didn't even affect me. I like spooky things and get literally scared shitless.
Oh, I like it.
Jeepers Creepers had me fucked up.
Well, this is the thing. I get more... Like, I don't get scared. Like, I hate things like jump scares.
Yeah.
Oh,
like, I hate jump scares, yeah.
It's only, like, in the moment that you're freaked out.
Yeah. But jump scares aren't fun scared. I need it to crawl up my spine and marinate for a little bit.
Exactly. Same with, like, gore. Like, in the moment, gore's, like, icky.
Yeah, what was it? No, I feel like I'm usually kind of chill with gore.
I am, too, but, like, it, like,
oh,
it's
like,
in the
not
moment.
enjoyable.
Yeah, like, it's, like, whatever.
Yeah, that's fair.
But, like, the Paranormal Activity movies, the first one, anyway, maybe the first two... Like, those, for whatever reason, they, like, sat with me after I had first seen them when I was younger.
Yeah.
That kind of freaked out I need. If it's actually a good... that's when I consider it a good horror movie. If I'm, like, lying in bed, like...
If I'm not running up the stairs like a demon is about to catch my ankle, I wasn't a good movie.
For whatever reason, the first Paranormal Activity, like, really got me
That'll
good.
get me fucked up. What was that? Like, we went to go see... that movie in theaters, that one horror movie, was it Smile or something?
But yeah.
That was like a meme of a movie, I'm not gonna lie. People hyped that up way too much. It was not scary enough.
We were laughing.
We were like giggling, like genuinely giggling, and people were like screaming and shit. Dude, okay, I think what made us laugh the most is when we actually got to see the like evil creature. And it just
we were like,
that's not even... And we were both just sitting there like...
That's not even that bad, yeah.
It just like, it was a major letdown, but... Apparently, a lot of people really thought that movie was like really like.
It's one of those things where like it's in the first moment you're like because it's a scary creature, but then you actually see it and you're like
and then you look at it a little bit longer and you're like, wow, your face
like
lost.
Their minds like.
I think that's where all the would-be psychopaths go is to designing horror movies,
or they become writers.
Ding ding ding. Or they get a talk show.
Or they become sociopaths.
Or they start a podcast.
Exactly. That's why we have a podcast. Most of the sociopathic killer writers are on AO3.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, they're like, what if he stabbed you and took all your guts out, but then you guys were in love?
I eat it up every time, though.
Yeah, and I read it.
Yeah.
Sorry, no, but my like AO3 history. Yeah, when we hit 100,000 subscribers, I will expose my AO3 history to the people on the internet.
What we could do is do that, and in the same video, read some of our favorites.
Yes, okay. We'll read you some highlights.
If you guys would like to see that, let us know, and we'll do it.
You know what else is funny? This is completely unrelated to anything we're talking about right now. But I've had multiple people be like, so, like, if you ever need a guest on your podcast, I was like, guys, don't try to dick ride off of our fame. Bitch.
Get away from me. Yes.
Because we have to start like taking numbers.
Me, myself, and I have had 2 people at least.
Yeah. Yeah. I've had like 3 people who've been like
there's a few people I'm like I would love to have you as a guest, but
there's I don't know, I haven't decided about the people who asked me. I haven't decided shit.
Another car conversation.
You know who you are. You're in the books. I'm still deciding.
Yeah, we're trying to figure out if we want you or not. We love you, but do we want you?
But do I want to edit 2 hours of you just yapping? I don't know. I don't know if I do.
You know,
maybe if we do like a mute episode, where it's just my bit.
Learn ASL for 1 hour.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. Wait, that would look be a flex.
Okay.
Bro. Okay. Hit 1 million subscribers. No,
I learned ASL for cloud.
For a cloud?
That's horrible.
Stop. That's actually fucked up.
That was some bullshit right there.
He probably has done some fucking weird shit like that. Where
Just
he was like,
that out really quick.
No. Let's not get targeted. He's gonna have us in a ring fighting him if we don't quit playing around.
What did you say? I love people.
Sorry, that's so funny. Yeah, it's like his foot on your head going, I love him. I love Team 10.
It's every day, bro. Do you want to know the only reason I know the lyrics of that song?
That's so funny. What?
Guess. I'm gonna see if you can figure it out. This is a fun game. Let's play this game.
I don't know. What?
Cody and Noelle made fun of that video.
because they watched it and reacted to it. Yeah. That's classic. And theirs was hilarious, I'm not gonna lie. They were
I think
the funniest.
It was Cody or Noelle. I can't remember which one. But they were like, every day, bro.
Yeah, I know, that was funny, bro. He was like, deep, bro.
Yeah, and it's
dude, they're so funny. I can't even. They're hilarious.
They are quite the funny gang. I want to one day on the podcast. I don't think I want to do it on my personal YouTube. I think it'll be more fun with the both of us doing it on there to like react to some videos and shit like that.
Oh yeah, I'm so down. That would be so fun. Yeah, there's plans in the future for things. Things will pick up on the social media.
Is this a hand?
Sides for
cool.
us.
What is it?
Yeah, it's a skeletal hand.
Speaking of like,
we're talking about my ring. Oh, sorry, I just flipped you guys off. Didn't mean to.
Yeah, no, I like it.
Thank you.
I don't know why this reminded me of that. It has nothing really related to that. I went to Hot Topic really briefly.
That actually would remind me of Hot Topic, so you're valid for that.
And I was actually impressed. It was a huge Hot Topic at this mall.
Yeah. And I love Hot Topic.
I like popped in because I was like walking out and I can't help myself.
Yeah.
And they had a whole like section dedicated to Kuromi, cinnamon roll, and Hello Kitty and that whole gang.
They never do my girl Kuromi right though. No. Every time I try to go get, because Kuromi's my girl. Every time I try to get like something specific of her, they never have it in her. I'm like, come on.
I know we'll go to this mall for.
What about all the emo bitches? Come on.
That's what I'm saying. We'll go because they have a lot of shit and.
Yeah, we got stuff.
I actually want to go back there because for my. Long story short, we're going to Anime North in a few weeks,
that's
actually.
happening.
It's a big anime convention.
It's like
in
1
Toronto.
month away.
I know. But I don't have a cosplay. I wasn't planning on. I was going to cosplay. Now I'm not because of financial reasons. But we have a friend he's being really sweet. He was
talking to me about it today, and he was so sad about it. And I was like, I'm sorry.
He really wants me to cosplay, but literally because of financial reasons, I couldn't do the one I wanted to do. And I'm such a perfectionist that I was like, I don't want to half-ass this one. Mm-hmm. But now I might do Misa.
You should. That's a good one because you can just get like.
Well, that's what I was saying to him. Is like I can get a blonde wig and then just do clothes.
I think you should do that because literally. That one you could totally do and it would totally still be like...
because it doesn't have to... I feel like with her, because I guess Death Note in a way is like a more modern day manga anime.
The things they wear are closer to everyday clothes. Yeah.
So like she wears like a gothic style and everything. Mm-hmm. Like of course she has specific outfits from the show and the manga. But I mean I can just make something up that I would wear every day.
Yeah. Just whatever your goth cartoon outfit would be every single day.
Yeah, because I probably could buy pieces that I would wear again so it doesn't feel like I'm wasting money in a sense.
Oh, for sure, yeah. You could totally do that. I support that.
I really want to cosplay. I like doing it.
The sparkles would come back into his eyes too. So
yeah,
I would love that. He's been really dragging his feet, and I don't have time for that.
So I digress, but they had some clothes there at Hot Topic that I was like, I could.
Oh yeah. That's a great place to go for that. Yeah.
I feel like you can never have enough money either. Well, that's bullshit. You can. I feel like have too much money probably.
I mean, I wouldn't know, but
not us.
Somebody out there, I'm sure, has
Jeff
too much
Bezos
money.
Has too much
yeah,
money.
Elon Musk has too much goddamn money. That's who has too much money and does nothing helpful with it ever.
No. Yeah. Mm-hmm. What, Tesla? Please. So now you know never to talk about
Don't
it.
Don't ever. And also, if you're gonna no, shut up. If you're gonna dick ride a billionaire, pick a good one. You stupid bitch. What do you mean? Oh, because he made Tesla. No, he didn't. That's right. That got me lit. I was lit about this the other day.
And on a real note, Teslas
suck, bro. Do you know how many people get their batteries dying in the middle of the 401 because their Teslas
also, you know how many Tesla drivers are poopy? I saw so many poopy Teslas.
Bro's trying to bite me. It's crazy. Anyways, that is not on this channel.
Sorry.
We don't do that freaky shit. Freaky shit.
But
no,
because Tesla drivers, a lot of them in the city are crazy too.
Yeah, because all Tesla drivers are wannabe thugs. As
Teslas?
In, you wanna be getting some bitches.
Okay, that's fair. But if you're really that worried about the good thing you're worried
environment.
About the
if you're that worried about the environment, get a bike.
Get a bike, and also there's much better.
Yeah, there's also I think people don't realize how many options of electrical cars there are.
Yeah, they don't for sure because there's so many.
Because Tesla, real talk. One time, this guy who was like I guess a car guy, in the loosest of terms, said to me, Tesla is the only electric car company, and I literally had to sit there with my head in my hands and say to myself, God, why did you curse me with horrible taste in men? Because I don't deserve this.
Yeah, exactly. That's how I feel.
What do you mean?
No,
ridiculous.
There's a lot of I'm pretty sure
the
Chrysler
only
has,
electric,
multiple
literally multiple, just
Volkswagen does too. What do you mean?
I'm pretty sure Toyota has even had a.
Oh, I think every car company at this point probably does.
Yeah, because and also electric cars have been around for how long now?
Yeah.
Like,
fucking... It's not a new thing.
This isn't like Elon Musk didn't snatch this out of his asshole and fucking... Don't get me started on Elon Musk. God grant me the serenity, because
like, no way you're a billionaire. I feel like there's got to be something that they sign to say don't help the rest of the world.
Oh yeah, for sure. They're like, hey, we'll let you have a yacht, but only if you hate Indonesian children.
Yeah, because there's got, they have to have that balance.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, because how are you supposed to be a millionaire if you don't hate people? I was 10 years old when I found out that is it Dolly Parton?
I hope not.
No, it's a good thing.
Okay, maybe I hope so.
I think it was Dolly Parton. I forget. Maybe I get out. Before I say this, I will say I mix up all old white people all the time.
Real?
But whoever it was, the reason she's not as rich as she would be based on how much she's made is because she literally gives away all of her money.
Could be Jane Fonda.
And it might be. I forget who it was, but they were projected to be a billionaire, but they're not because they. But it's wild to me that she's been alive for so long. Elvis Presley is dead, and I feel like they're
Yeah, but that man was
okay, but yeah, he was also doing cocaine and shit. So.
Did you see Elvis? The movie Elvis? There were so many
Which
Elvis.
One?
That's the thing.
I was literally about to be like, bro, which
Why was there so many Elvis movies?
Because basically it started out as, oh, Elvis is such an amazing guy. Let's commemorate him in a movie, and then people were like, actually, this, and this, and they were like, oh, quick, someone do a movie on someone else's POV so we don't look weird.
Oh, Priscilla.
And then they did Priscilla, and then it's just kind of in there. And, okay, the Elvis movies thing is a curse on humanity, because if I have to hear one more generic white man get stuck with an Elvis voice, I'm gonna start hate criming white people.
It's like those people that move from this,
they move to
Scotland
Memphis.
And get a Scottish accent.
No, bro.
Scotland, Scottish
on
accent.
God. They're
and they've been there for a week. I have a family member that did that. On God, I have a family member
to me, that's
that
crazy.
moved from Canada and moved to Ireland. Oh,
bro, that's insanity. Oh,
love you.
But
she has an Irish accent. There's no way you get an accent. You don't.
But we had to call you up. Sorry, babe.
But a thick accent.
No, I agree. No, I know. It's not even one word or something. That I would get if you were repeatedly hearing a word a certain way and then you said it like that. Because you can pick up parts of an accent. I'll say it. Especially the younger you are. But if I see one more person move to Memphis and be like, your music, you listening to music?
Oh,
I'm not... Kill yourself.
No, exactly.
You don't...
No, but also, too...
Don't do that shit.
When you're little, let's say you live... It takes up to... I have a lot of friends that I grew up with who moved here from, England when they were, 5.
Yeah.
They lose their accent completely.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
But if you move from England at, 10 years old... Mm-hmm. You don't lose your accent because your brain's more developed.
Yeah.
You hold on to the accent more.
Yeah. Well, yeah. It also has to do with the way your vocal cords develop as you speak with that.
But it doesn't do it in the flip.
Yeah. I promise you that's not how life works.
Because if you move there in your adolescence,
bro's 28 going to Paris developing a French accent.
What the fuck do you mean? You've been here for a week.
Bro gets a French bob and a cigarette and goes,
and talking some shit of how do you say in English? What the fuck?
Bitch, what do you mean?
How do you say it in English?
How do you say?
You just came from a place that speaks fluent
English. Just say it, bitch.
And when you arrived on this goddamn cobblestone, you said, ow, my feet hurt, Beverly. That's what you said. But the one thing I wanted to bring up, this is really quick, I just wanted to say. So, do you know that J-Hope released is releasing or has released a little album thing?
Yeah, I didn't really know what it was, but I saw it. I saw him dancing in his military uniform.
Yeah,
I thought that was fake and then it was real.
He released some music, but they're all in the military, right? Mm-hmm. RM's releasing an album.
Oh.
And I'm are they all about to just drop some shit?
I'm curious how they have time for this. I thought they were supposed to be saving the country.
But I'm before they left, I wonder if they all released a bunch, recorded a bunch of shit.
Oh, and now they're just, and it's ready now to
But that is so much work. That's so much work if they did that.
Yeah, but it does seem like something they would do because one thing about BTS is they've been putting out insane amounts of content.
And because Jin's going to be back in 40 days, and so my way of thinking
dude. No way we thought life was over and now we're already back.
My way of thinking is before Jin left, he put out a single. Yeah. And then they all got a chance to put out their solo albums because they didn't go to the military. And then obviously after they all put out their individual solo stuff, they left.
Yeah.
Now Jin's going to be the first back, and it's going to be another year before the others are back. So he gets to do his entire solo thing when he gets back. But in the meantime, the other members, when they're gone, already have stuff pre-made so they can release as well. Does that make sense?
Oh yeah, that makes sense. No, I
just
got
log
that.
out.
Dude, I did. I low-key just like ascended into the heavens for a second and came back.
Do you know
no,
what
it
I'm
actually
saying?
does make sense. No, I get
But
what
I
you're
just
saying.
feel like that's a lot of work, and that's really all I want
That
to
is
say.
a lot of work, but that would make sense because how else would they keep up their momentum?
That's true.
I feel like their company's fear is that they'll lose their
momentum.
Yeah, like their stardom because, and they'll only have like the OG armies. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they've been so long been picking up new fans every single day that I feel like they're probably prepared like that because they're worried that they won't have that same sensation.
But the thing is, I feel like it's also already happening. Like with J-Hope's shit that he released. Yeah. Like no one really.
I didn't know about it. Yeah. Not like, that I'm like the hinge of army. But
yeah,
like,
no, but I mean, like, it's not being promoted.
Yeah, it's not
like, talked about. No, it's not. I feel like their other shit was talked about, and I feel like that's because they're not around.
Yeah, I think it's so much because a lot of what makes BTS and like their fandom so hype is them as a group. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's the appeal of like, oh my god, the 7 boys, Bangtan, exactly. You know.
So I don't think they're gonna die off by any means when they come back.
We're not. But... We are not the shaman that she hired. Okay.
No,
I'm not that.
Dude, I love them so much. I really don't want them.
Those
to
are my
die
boys.
But I wanted to bring that up just because of how much work they fucking do when they're around at home. I'm like, damn, if they recorded that. Okay, keep in mind they all released shit, and then so they must have released their shit that they did, and then re-recorded more shit to release while they're gone. Which is in my mind, I'm like, we can't even do this once a week.
Bro, no, real talk, I was thinking to myself, I was like, damn, imagine if I worked that hard on my life.
No.
Damn.
But I think that was all I wanted to bring up today. But this has been it. We've been yapping for like 2 hours at this point. It's a 2-hour mark right here.
Yeah.
So we'll see you again next week, guys. Keep up to date every Sunday.
7 a.m.
Keep commenting.
Posted. Yes.
We love
that.
Comments. Follow us. We're gonna, myself or Jen, whoever, we'll put in links in the bio for our TikTok, all our socials. Follow us on there. Consistent updates, snippets, all the fun shit.
You'll get to see the inside scoop on when we're preparing for the podcast.
Yeah, and like what's going on, any exciting stuff. So, love you guys, and see you on the flip side.